Hi, welcome to Planet Football. I'm Andy, your host, and today we will be looking at the predictions we have for the 13th match day of the Premier League. The first game that we will witness is Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. This game should be an easy win for Liverpool. They can start closing in on the top 4 after a pretty disappointing start. Nottingham Forest, despite transferring a lot, has been very underwhelming, so expect a 5-0 win in favor of Liverpool. The second game on Saturday is Everton versus Crystal Palace. When it comes to this one, Everton is currently on a 3-game losing streak, and their placement is the 15th after losing their valuable player Richarlison to Tottenham. Crystal Palace is doing about as expected, being in the 12th place, so their game should be somewhat close. We expect the outcome to be a 1-1 draw. The second to last game of the night is Manchester City versus Brighton, with Haaland in the lead of Manchester. They should have no issue winning against Brighton. It's also fair to say that Haaland will keep increasing his number of goals in the current season. Brighton's drop in performance is noticeable, especially after their great start of the season, but this was expected due to them losing their manager Graham Potter to Chelsea, so they might need more time to adjust, so we expect a 4-0 win for them. The last game of the night is going to be a heated one, Chelsea versus Manchester United. This is a game that will decide who will be the team in the top 4. While Chelsea will miss Wesley Fofana due to a knee injury, United will also miss Ronaldo due to a suspension, though United tends to perform better with fast players, so Rashford would be better suited to today's game's pace, as well as Martial not being able to play due to his back injury. They do have Anthony and Sancho to facilitate the offense. Let's not forget the fact that United also has a good mental space, since they did a 2-0 performance against Tottenham. Besides, the Casemiro-Fred pair seems to become the norm for United. Still, even so, this is going to be a close game, but we could definitely see United emerge victorious with a very fought 2-1 as Erik ten Hag, United's coach, starts to finally get his style of play. The first game on Sunday is Aston Villa versus Brentford. Brentford is the definition of a well-run club, given they are in their second season in the Premier League and they sit in the 9th place, whereas Aston Villa is not having the greatest of times. We expect Brentford to secure a close 1-0 win with the help of Ivan Toney. Starting at the same time, we have Leeds versus Fulham. This one is going to be a close game between two teams that are around the middle to lower side of the table. Fulham so far has been performing above expectations, while Leeds will for sure aim to get some points to survive the relegation battle. We expect a 1-1 draw, which will keep the bottom of the league very tight. When it comes to Southampton versus Arsenal, we expect a comfortable win for Arsenal given they have been amazing so far, only losing a very close game to United and being 4 points above City in the first place in the league. This win will keep the 4 points difference intact. As for Wolves versus Leicester, both of them have been in dreadful form since the season started. They are far below expectations and will look to improve their standing. We expect another close 1-1 draw, which will further continue the crises they are in. The last game on Sunday is another heated one, Tottenham versus Newcastle. Newcastle is going to fight this season for a place in Europe and eventually build on their progress to potentially fight for future titles. Both of them have been in a good form, and for this game Spurs will potentially be missing Richarlison due to a calf injury, while Newcastle will still miss Alexander Isak and Alan Saint-Maximin. Overall, we see this as an exciting game to watch, with Spurs eventually winning it 2-0 and further securing their top 4 spot. And for the last game of this match day, we have West Ham versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth has been truly performing above all expectations so far, while West Ham started regaining their form. Both teams are around the middle of the table, though we see West Ham taking a comfortable win at their home. And that's it for today. You guys should say what you think about these predictions, and don't forget, if you like this video, hit like. If you didn't, you know what to do. And that's about it for today. See ya in the next one.